Let me see.
What's your name, sir?
Sean Collins Hill. I've been homeless a long time. I have 15 of my brother kids homeless right now, but the rest of them are in housing. Stay out of trouble, kids. Don't screw up. And I'm not being mean, but I've been abused. And that I used to be a bisexual and a homosexual, you guys. But it's because I was homeless so long, surviving, that I had to do stuff like prostitution and a lot of things you guys do not want to do as kids. And I'm not being mean. I'm telling parents don't show these kids that, but stay out of trouble, because you guys would be abused out here. The homeless use people, and a lot of criminals would use you guys and abuse you guys. And your parents want you to have children and have birth kids, be heterosexuals, but you get abused. So stay out of trouble on sports.
When did you start? When did you start using drugs?
At teenager years, like 14, 15 years old. They'll keep you guys out of trouble. Stay away from criminals, stay away from drug addicts, and stay away from crime.
What got you into using drugs, so people understand your story? Like, what was the...
Because of being homeless and hanging out with criminals and street people. And what led me to being abused for any children that end up bisexual or homosexual is you get used by adults and pedophiles that would use you for money and even pimp you out. That are bad people, like gangbangers, because gang members earn tattoos for killing homosexuals and Amber Alerts.
So you found that once you got hooked on drugs, they were able to pimp you out?
Yeah, they've tried. There's people who have been trying to pimp me out for years, and it's sad. You don't want to live this life. You don't want to end up in an abusive life. I was raised by a Latter-day Saints family. I was raised by good parents and good family members, but I had a problem with authority. Don't screw up, children. Do not live a life like me. As Sean Collins, though, they're like terrorists.
Are you finding that the guys that are using for prostitution have they're living double lives?
Yeah, you're living double lives. If you're a kid that ends up bisexual or homosexual, you could get pimped out. Just like a woman could get pimped out if you're a homeless girl. And your boyfriends, don't trust nobody if you're not hooked up by your parent.
Situation where that got dangerous when you were doing the prostitution thing. Anyone try to kill you?
There has been people that would try to kill me, but I had friends that were gangbangers that protected me.
And they were assisting with you doing this stuff?
Yeah, they weren't assisting, but they were kind of like pursuing it, but they're protecting me from pedophiles and predators.
I see.
You don't want to end up like me, children.
What's your drug of choice?
It was meth and heroin.
Are you touching down with fentanyl?
Yeah, I tried fentanyl, and I overdosed, you guys.
Oh, wow.
I tried it. So I'm telling you guys, don't end up like me. He's helping me right now, but listen to him. Because if you don't listen to him, you're going to end up homeless or strung out, committing crimes, going to jail, and reoffending. And you get pimped out as a minor if you're homeless. And even as an adult, you end up homeless, strung out on drugs, you're going to get pimped out by those gangs and criminals that do that narcotic to get them high and get housing.
Is it hard having relationships out here, like having a boyfriend or girlfriend out here?
Yeah, it's hard to find.
Because everyone's trying to connive.
Because they're trying to connive and pimp them out.
So for you, have you ever found love out here?
No, because I haven't been able to find a boyfriend or a husband, And the fact that I'm homosexual now, because I can't take care of a woman. And you guys, I'll tell you something even worse. I found out I have cancer, fever, malaria, and the sperm. Because I was born with the third testicle, you guys. But I found out I was able to do sperm banks in the time I didn't have children. I got lucky. But I'll tell you, no matter what you're dying from, no matter what you go through, listen to your parents or you're gonna have trouble. Don't end up like me. But you guys, young money records, You can even ask the Mormon church that knows my family. And people have known me from childhood as a minor to adult. And the schools. I went to Oceanside High School. And you guys, all my schools from Redlands, Bryn Mawr, and all of that. Special ed is the hardest classes to go through, you guys. But you'll graduate one day.
What's the hardest thing about surviving out here?
Surviving?
What's the hardest thing about surviving out here?
Okay,
What gives you the motivation to keep continuing forward?
is the fact that I found out I had birth kids. You guys, it's you guys that he's donating to me. It's you children finding out I even had a child in my life that is innocent and would be scared without a parent. That I wasn't a good parent to take care of him. But I'm not a parent like my birth dad. I'm not gonna be mean and say his name. But my birth dad said he didn't want nothing to do with me giving me up for adoption as a baby, right? And my birth mom wanted to be found in ancestry DNA. But you guys, you know, if you have a good parent, adoption is good, but a lot of people get abused in foster care. If you got a good birth dad and mom that will raise you and not give you up for adoption, you have a better chance of no abuse.